matter of unscrewing one bolt. Done. Can be even delivered to the post office. And that's it, we're ready to deliver. It all started with people whining that robots are going to steal their jobs. And I was thinking, like, imagine that it's true, robots will steal our jobs. They won't do it by themselves, right? There will be someone who is behind them. And if that would be a case, I would like to be on that side of the situation. I would like to be the robot owner, and I don't mind if a robot steals job from me. So I went into robotics, electronics, engineering, and it was kind of my hobby. And I tried to start my own home-based manufacturing business twice. First, I started a souvenir design and manufacturing company. We were designing rubber fridge magnets, and I was ordering containers of them and distributing in local souvenir stores. But then I started a print shop, not 3D printing, just 2D printing on paper, business cards, flyers, posters. I did some Facebook marketing also as a part of a package, and I was always hitting a problem, a bottleneck of scaling. So how it happens? First you start a business and you have no customers. Then some smart guy comes to you and says, invest some in marketing, and you do that, you invest some in marketing, and if you do it wisely, you start getting customers. You get first customers, they are happy with your service, considering your product is good, and then they advertise your service and you have more and more customers. But once you have more customers that you can serve physically, they start piling up. You start getting a queue of orders that you are not able to fulfill in a timely manner. And that's when your customers start to leave, because they can't afford waiting that long, or they can't afford having unstable supply of whatever they buying from you. And I was doing both times I was doing a B2B business, so it was my business was improving other person's business, and if I am failing, then his business is jeopardized, and nobody wants such partner. So natural logic will tell you that you need to buy more machines, and that's what I did. I started with one printer, then I bought more and more until I got 7 or 6 printers. I couldn't even tell exactly how many printers I have, because depends on what you call a printer. Anyway, so buying the machines was not solving my problems, because more machines you have, more issues you have with those machines, more people you need to control them, and you need a really qualified personnel control heavy or complicated digital machines. So I was forced to rent an office, hire people, and grow my business to keep my customers happy. And I end up with a corporate job where I have even more responsibilities than being just an 8 to 5 worker. I have responsibilities, I have risks, I don't have time for my family and my life, my personal life. So you just become a worker, a heavy worker with a lot of responsibilities and a large weight of like a mountain on top of you. You can't relax on day offs or vacations. You don't have vacations. And this brought me to an idea that we need to unite somehow. We, CNC enthusiasts, we need to join in a network where goods can be manufactured locally. So, for example, if I design a chair and I provide step-by-step easy instructions where humans can make no error, and then you guys manufacture my chairs and you deliver them to the customers, and you get most of the money, I just get a small commission. That way we would be able to make one day free delivery worldwide, and nobody has that. Even IKEA doesn't have that. And why IKEA is so popular is because they invented a flat pack furniture that could be shipped through normal post services. So my idea is to develop a furniture brand that will not even ship the items. The items will be manufactured locally using local materials, sustainable and eco-friendly materials. We will use local labor, we will invest in this will boost local economy, and I think that this is the way to go. Everyone is saying that it's the new era of home manufacturing, then let's do it. Let's start. I'm the one who is going to devote all my time in achieving that. Now we have a post, we have a control point. We need to submit before crossing the city border. So yeah, this is the new normal. Quarantine passes, health check, temperature, sanitizing, so on and so on. So, by distributing our IT powers, by distributing our CNC forces around the world, we will avoid spikes and we will not have scalability bottlenecks. You will be able to manufacture as many items as you need to sustain your living. If you are a hard worker, make it 24/7 production. If you just want a couple of $100 per week additional to your main job, then just make 1 or 2 chairs per week, as many as you want. You can take vacation wherever you want, you can have your own working schedule, and you can also involve your family in the manufacturing process, because I have in the manufacturing process I have checklists that can be performed by anyone, even children. There's no need to be IT guy or smart or accurate. All the precision work is made by the machine. The manufacturing process doesn't need any tools, no cutting, no measuring, no heavy lifting. All the parts are small, mostly sitting work, meditative. The longest part of the process is just finishing, so it's just rubbing the lacquer or sealer in wood, and by involving some third parties in the manufacturing process, you can make it really fast, because while the machine is cutting, the previous batch of parts can be finished, and then by the time the machine ends its job, the first half of the chair is already finished. It's a nice Monday afternoon. Another part of the package that I want to add, it's still not ready, but I'm going to add it eventually, is the marketing guide. It will be a set of instructions on how to make good quality photos, how to target your ads, how to create social activities, so you start getting orders. And we are going to target this chair to rich people, not maybe average and rich. We're not going to sell it cheap. When I sell this chair, I want to count the labor as if it was done by a person, by a human, because your main value is you're being so smart that you can assemble such a machine. The benefit of having such a machine is that you can do things more precisely and faster than humans. But humans don't need to know that you're using a robot for doing that. So I priced this chair really expensive. I looked at the most expensive chairs and I just topped that up. I added $50 to that, and then that's how I'm going to market it. Because for me, it's much better to sell 10 chairs for $300 each than to sell 20 chairs for $150. I will get the same money but twice the work. Doesn't make sense. So I'm going to market it as a high stakes sales. I'm going to spend $100 per chair for advertisement only. And you may think that that's too much, but that's how marketing works. It's not about how many people wants your chair. It's about how many people will know about it, and from those you can take just 1%. Get just 0.5% of those, because $100 is enough to show your ads a lot. It's like maybe 1 million people will see it, and all you need to do is to convince 1 of 1 million to buy this chair. And I will provide some guides on how to word, what phrasing to use, and I'm still doing some experiments with this. It takes time, and I will also need your feedback. Maybe some of you guys will invent new ways of selling the furniture, or new ways to improve the process, to make it faster, cheaper, or more efficient, or scalable. Please share, and I want your input as my customers. I want as much feedback from you as possible, because I want to be a flexible business owner. I want to adjust to my customers' needs. I don't want to be a large monster that can't even turn itself in case of something bad is happening, like coronavirus. Actually, my business strategy even benefits from coronavirus. We all have problems with shipping now, and you just can't order a chair from United States and get it to Asia, or even from China to United States. It's being more problematic. So people will ask me, why chairs? Why are you so obsessed with chairs? Why don't you do ashtrays, or why don't you do something else? And I do it because everyone has a chair, and chairs are actually one of requirements, one of the essential things that people require for living. Actually, chairs are more popular than smartphones. You got your chair earlier than a smartphone. And some people have one chair, some people have several. And old people usually have their favorite chair that they spend most of their time in. And me, being a web developer, I spend 12 or more hours per day sitting in a chair. So I'm pretty professional in terms of finding a comfortable position, because that's half of what I do apart from sleeping. So chairs are really in demand, and there is a noticeable ugliness in current chair designs. You can only have either a beautiful one or comfortable, and most of the comfortable chairs are plastic chairs, and they're not so sustainable. People don't like them these days. So what I want to give to humanity is a beautiful chair that is comfortable to sit on and easy to manufacture if you have some IT powers. And I live in a touristic island in the middle of Pacific Ocean, and we have a lot of hotels here. And those hotels, they have no chance, they have no options. They have only plastic chairs. We just don't have wood furniture for hotels. Some people try, some local carpenters try to make something, but it looks ugly. I won't even show you, because you will live with this all your life, and I don't want to ruin, because you can't unsee that. So yeah, we're here, somewhere here. Yeah, I think that place. We have a rich customer for the chair. There's a swimming pool.
Oh, it's a nice picture in my phone.
Yes. For now, you have two options of purchasing Simba design. One is Simba Simple, and that design is really easy to cut, but requires some manual alignments and some gluing time. So it's good for personal use. If you're doing one or two chairs for you and your family, your friends, that's the license you should get. Another version of the file is Simba Pro, and it includes a fully documented manufacturing process, and it includes additional layers of assembly holes that allow screw the parts together while glue is drying, so they align themselves perfectly, and the precision work is made by your CNC machine, not by humans, which are error-prone humans. So another useful feature that they add is that they hold the parts together while glue is drying, so you can continue finishing and sanding the parts without need to wait overnight. So if you maintain your labor time properly, you can deliver 1 to 2 chairs per day without overloading any participant. And some of you may ask, can I buy a Pro license and cancel my subscriptions after the first month? Yes, you can. Why not? And maybe you should. And another one of you may ask, how will you control commercial use if I will cancel my membership? And I will tell you that I won't. I don't have time for running after some people who don't think that my product is valuable enough for their business. And if you are not making enough money to cover my fees, then I allow you to use this design for whatever purposes you want, and I will focus my efforts on making honest people, my honest customers, making them happy. And I will constantly improve the design, I will constantly improve the process, and I will add more new designs. And this is how I will fight with piracy, and I hope that someday I will make Simba Simple free for everyone. Once I get a stable income from the memberships, I will make Simba free, Simba Simple. And of course, once I have 2 or 3 designs, there will be a package that includes unlimited access to all designs that will be more economical to purchase for those who are going full-time home manufacturing. And eventually, by the end of 2021, I would like to create a system that will be kind of an Uber for furniture makers, and it's going to be a map of the world where people can order furniture, and those orders will appear on the map, and those people who have CNC machines around and who are certified to manufacture that specific set of furniture, they will get priority to grab the order and fulfill it with actually with the inventory that they already have pre-made, because the system will recommend you how many items it will predict the demand, and it will recommend you how many items you should have to fulfill the upcoming demand. That way, customers will get shippings in the same day. If they order in the morning, in the afternoon you deliver this yourself or using some local shipping method. And by creating such a system, I will take a marketing burden from your shoulders, and I will provide you with orders. So all you need to do is to cut out the chairs and finish them. We also have an option to sell unfinished chairs, the DIY kit, where you ship all the hardware and you ship the pre-cut parts.
In 200 meters, turn left.
But the customers will assemble the chair and finish in whatever way they want, and they can do it with their children, a grandfather and children project, weekend project, I don't know. Another option is to sell router templates. You can just sell one part each template.
Turn left.
You can sell templates for each part, and then people can manufacture the chair using just a router table, using a following flat bit with a bearing. So this is another way. So we will see what works best, but I guarantee you guys, if you support me, I will make us more successful in terms of home fabrication and in terms of utilizing robots.
Your destination is on the left.